What if the voice calling your name in the dark isn't human, but something that learned how to sound like one? Across forests, empty homes, and silent roads, people have reported encounters with entities that don't just appear, they observe, imitate, and wait. And the most disturbing part is that they understand us. Adela's story began in the quiet forests of Virginia, where her family owned a remote cottage. It had always been a place of comfort, but this time something felt wrong. The forest was too still, too quiet, like it was watching. On the second night, while sitting near the pool with friends, one of them, Mylene, suddenly disappeared. No sound, no warning. At first, they assumed she had gone inside, but after searching the house and finding nothing, they moved toward the edge of the forest. That's when they saw her. She stood just beyond the trees, completely still. Her body was upright, unnatural. Her eyes rolled back, showing only white, and foam dripped slowly from her mouth. She wasn't reacting. She was staring upward. And then they saw it. Perched above them, hidden among the branches, was something thin, elongated, almost human but wrong. Patches of fur covered its body, and its head resembled a hollow deer skull. But its eyes were human, aware, focused. It slowly tilted its head and smiled. Then, without making a sound, it mouthed one word: "Run." They didn't hesitate. They sprinted back to the house, slamming the door behind them. But inside, sitting calmly in the living room, was Mylene, completely normal, confused. She insisted she had been inside the entire time. No mud, no memory, nothing. That's when they realized whatever was in the forest wasn't her. From that night on, things changed. Adela began hearing voices outside at night, familiar voices. One evening, she heard her friend crying for help from the woods, begging, screaming. The voice sounded perfect, identical. Without thinking, she moved toward the door, pulled by something she couldn't explain. Just before she stepped outside, a friend grabbed her. The voice stopped instantly. Then it got worse. One night, it called her by her full name, not the name her friends used, not even the one her family used. Her real name, the one only her grandmother ever said. That's when she knew. It wasn't guessing. It knew her. When she confronted her mother, she didn't deny it. She warned them never to go into the forest at night. Something had always been there, she said. Something that lies, imitates, and waits. Before leaving, Adela returned to the forest one last time during daylight. Carved deep into the bark of a tree was her name, surrounded by long claw marks. Far from those woods, Stephanie's story unfolded inside her own home. It started quietly, bruises appearing without explanation, whispers in the night, the constant feeling of being watched. Then came the dreams. A tall, unnatural woman chased her through endless rows of shelves, holding a strange container as if trying to take something from her. Soon, the dreams began to leak into reality. Worms appeared in her apartment, falling from her hair, showing up in places they shouldn't exist. Doors opened on their own, objects moved, lights flickered. Even her friends saw it. Her condition worsened until her mother revealed something terrifying. She had dreamt of a presence threatening to take one of her children. Realizing what was happening, Stephanie turned to prayer, and slowly the activity began to fade, as if whatever was there had lost its grip. And then, on a dark road in Texas, another encounter. A family driving late at night spotted something ahead. At first, it looked like an animal. Then it stood up. A massive humanoid figure, shaped like a wolf. Its glowing eyes locked onto them as a deep, unnatural growl filled the air. The father froze, and in that moment, something forced its way into his mind. A vision. He saw the creature attacking his family in brutal detail. Not a possibility, a promise. Then, suddenly, it turned and disappeared into the darkness, leaving nothing but silence behind. Different places, different people, but the same pattern. Voices that aren't real, things that watch from the dark, entities that learn, adapt, and imitate. They don't just haunt, they hunt. Years later, Adela never returned to those woods, but sometimes, in complete silence, she still hears it, a faint voice calling her by her full name, and deep down, she knows it's not a memory